Welcome to la Conexion Del Caribe podcast. This is your host, V-Rod, coming to you live this Sunday. Today's Sunday, January 17th. Here to talk about a few things. Been a while since we've been on with this platform. There's a lot of things going on right now. A lot of things as far as good as sports right now. Just saw the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the New Orleans Saints. So they're going to go to the conference championship against the Green Bay Packers. Tom Brady, the GOAT, does it again with some help from the defense. We also saw the Cleveland Browns take it to the Chiefs. Even with backup Chad Henning, the Chiefs were able to prevail that. But it was great to see some good football this weekend. The Bills definitely beat uh, the Baltimore Ravens. And then you have also the great matchup that happened also too, as far as the NFC, when you have now um, that duel as far as KC um, against the Buffalo Bills, and now the Green Bay Packers against um, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming up next weekend. Super Bowl coming up as well after that. No Pro Bowl also for this time, of course, because of COVID. But wanted to talk about other stuff that's going on. We had the January 6th incident that happened at the Capitol. I know a lot of people are sick about the politics and everything else going on. I think I'm a person that I uh, I respect people's opinion, um, people's rights, the right to vote, to choose, the right to speech, uh, basically the right of freedom. And that I think this country we have um, those privileges that other countries do not offer their citizens. Um, just want to just give you my point of view, my take, my opinion on everything that's going on. I mean, as far as my concern is, I mean, we have not seen a country as divided as we have now. It's a lot of people at fault. And the first thing is that every information that we do get, everything that we hear people say, let's fact check, right? Let's fact check. Let's actually do our due diligence and see exactly what's going on, who's giving us this information, and also where is the connection as far as those sources that we have, um, as far as in front of us to be able to actually get the correct information, not to just listen to what people say from the Democrats, from the Republicans. I think for me, if my opinion is it's a joke. The politicians, it's a joke. The people that believe um, all these lies is sad. What happened uh, at the Capitol? I consider it based on the fact that let's forget about race. Let's forget about everything else. I mean, it's a terrorist act. Is what it is. Call it as you may. There was life lost. Should have been that way. Nothing was going to actually happen to overturn the election. So that was a lie. And people went on with it. People want to be more, or some people want to be more, what you say, as far as go with the narrative that everything that's fed to them is the truth. And it's so sad to see people die because of a lie. So 74 million people voted for Donald Trump. 81 plus voted for Biden. For Biden. Due to the math, not only the popular vote, but also the electoral vote and everything else gave them the win. And we're gonna hold them accountable. That's what it is. You like him or not, you know, we're gonna, forget about parties like whoever is going to be governing the country is going to actually represent all Americans, not some Americans, not Republicans, not only Democrats, all Americans. And in 4 years, we'll see exactly what happened, what actually was done. And then, you know what? We'll make our own assumptions. Forget assumptions, my mistake. We'll make our own conclusions and we'll vote again. This is that simple. It's that simple. Um, we learned in the past 4 years is to hate one another, to not able to have conversations where we could disagree. Everybody's outraged. A lot of people want to twist everything. It feels like everything is he said, she said. You ask somebody a question, they go, well, what about the other person? What about the other party? What about here? And they never answer exactly what they were asked. Um, my hope, my hope is that slowly but surely we learn how to be able to have conversations, to learn the truth, to be able to stay informed, and also call out those people that really are not fit to serve, that not really fit to lead, and really drain the swamp, really hold people accountable. And it's just the boats. That's what it is. A lot of people think that there's their America, right? That is it's nothing about race. People say, okay, we're fighting for our freedom. Thinks a lot of freedom when you could actually walk into the Capitol or storm the Capitol and do what you did. It's a lot of freedom to me. Be able to walk out of it without being arrested. It's a lot of freedom to me. I think it's abuse of freedom when it comes to what happened. Make no mistake, the people that have the not the thought that it is okay to go ahead and do things like that and put people's life in danger. I mean, it could have been much worse. I think it's also an embarrassment for for the police department, for law enforcement, for the people that protect those different places uh, where people actually go there to represent us and actually legislate, especially after 9/11, especially after everything that we've been through as far as the war on terror. We are over there in the Middle East and fighting for our freedom, quote unquote, when we can actually not even protect our own buildings when it comes to the Capitol or any other building that's supposed to be sacred for us. I'm very passionate about this topic because it's like the thought that everything's fun until somebody gets hurt. And people not only got hurt, they died. They died because some people thought it was fun to lie about a result of an election, lie about the probability of being overturned, lie about widespread fraud, I heard things is going to be biblical. There's going to be many things, and nothing ever happened. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Talk about pedophilia. Now everybody in a certain party, they're all pedophiles. Quote, right versus left. Throw out words like socialism, and let's throw out everything that might actually unnerve or upset anybody that might be sensitive to that. Not because it's true or not, but just because we want to keep everybody divided. We want to keep everybody in their corner. And is vicious, is malignant, unhumane, and definitely does not show good character. I mean, not one person or two will are able to define a whole country, but we're talking about it's necessary to have difference of opinion. That's what makes us great. It's necessary to actually learn from each other, listen to each other, work with each other. That's what's made this country so great. This is one of the few countries that you could be anything you want to be. There's no limits when it comes to what you need to do. We could cry about many things. We could cry about, oh, how is it unfair? Everything's been unfair. Life's not fair for some people. It's hard, but that's how it is. If you're strong enough, you'll move on. You do what you have to do to succeed. And all of that comes from hard work. And all of that can be done here. So let's do our due diligence. Let's check our facts. Let's not look like fools or idiots and think we have an agenda which is empty at the core, and it really is embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see that kind of behavior from your own citizens. It's lunacy. It's cowardice. There's nothing patriotic about what has been going on for the last couple months, for that matter, for the last maybe 4 years, when we're really selling our souls to act or feel like we're righteous. When is the thing that makes us great is to be different, to have the freedom of speaking our minds without being censored, the freedom to travel, the freedom to be better each day, be great, and let's not make up certain things that are not existent, like we're being enslaved by a certain group, or that we're going to be enslaved by certain people. We got almost 400,000 people dead because of COVID. People think it's a hoax. You're an idiot. People don't want to wear a mask. You're an idiot. My opinion. Because this is not a United States thing. This is a worldwide thing. Again, this is not a US thing. This is not a Democratic thing. This is not a Republican thing. This is a worldwide situation where people all around the world are actually dying. And most of the people, most of the governments, most of the leaders around the world advise and require you to wear a mask so you won't infect, or pass that virus along to the next person. So don't be that idiot in 15, 20 years that we will look at you and say, you're an asshole because you know what? You're talking about you're pro life, but you don't give a shit about life because you can't wear a fucking mask. That's right. Follow what you preach. Have some respect for science. Don't want to get the back door and always find some bullshit for every little thing. So you could actually say that you have some kind of thing to back or to support what is just not existing. Let's use our resources. Let's fact check. Let's respect science. Let's respect each other. Let's take care of each other. Because this is the only way we're going to actually move forward. This ain't no reality show. This ain't no fiction, fairy tale, nightmare shit. This is for real. It's tough to actually not be able to open a business. It's tough to be able not to be able to pay rent. It's tough, but it's even more tough to see a life lost because you can't bring that back. You cannot bring back anyone that you lose. So let's think how we can actually contribute to productivity, contribute to growth, contribute to restoring what actually we have destroyed and really make America great again because it sucks right now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me the space. This is just my opinion. Everybody has a right to theirs, and I respect that. Anybody wants to have a conversation, we could always have it with respect, but we're gonna actually tell us the truth because the only truth, only with the truth, we can move forward. This has been fun as far as sports, but let's get our shit together, America. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a great week ahead, great evening, and I'll see you soon. Conexion Del Caribe podcast is your boy V Rod, que lo que, and I am out.